Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. Buckle up, this one's a stupid one. I woke up and Charlotte and I walked through the rainbows and I went to feed her breakfast and she sat on her little breakfast spot and she is very, very picky. You're not allowed to make any noise while she eats. You can't turn the sink on. You can't really be in the room or she won't finish her breakfast. The sky is looking perfect today. I drove to 7 Brew and got a coffee with my very dirty, very greasy hair pulled back in a disgusting little ponytail. I'm using Shelby's kitchen scale still because mine is broken, and I'm feeding my sourdough starter. It's really not that complicated, it just looks complicated. It's just you have to feed it every morning or throw it in the refrigerator. Then I made myself some breakfast. I used my homemade toast and made some eggs. And then it was time to go to therapy. And by therapy, I mean the psychiatrist. It took 15 whole minutes to be like, yep, everything's fine. Then I went to Harps and I ordered a bunch of birthday cakes for Shelby's birthday. I put those in my car and I drove to Bath & Body Works because I had a coupon. I literally got like my one free item and then I went home. Because now they send me coupons in the mail and they also have coupons on the app and it emails me about them. Then I came home to this delivery, which if you haven't already seen me on the walking pad, you're about to. And I did some work with Pilates and with my actual real job while I watched Pin 15. And then it was time for me to drive to Little Rock, so I had showered and gotten ready for the day. I was drinking a protein shake because I was not feeling it, y'all. I felt kind of like shit. But I really wanted to take a class at West Little Rock, so I went anyway and I did it, and it was really hard and I struggled the entire time. In fact, I struggled through this class and took so many breaks that at the end of the class, the instructor came up to me and she was like, "Are you injured?" And I was like, sort of. My whole body just sucks right now. I didn't have enough protein and my stomach hurt and it was raining and it started to rain as I left. So I was in like a really, really bad joint flare up. When I got to Club Pilates Midtown, it was pouring and I was like, I'm not going in there, but I had to. And I had on a white shirt and I was like, great, this sucks. I brought another shirt with me just in case I was stinky from working out, so I changed into that because I was cold. And I borrowed a sweatshirt from Club Pilates because the tags are still on it, so I could wear that while I taught because I was freezing. I mean, I work in a gym, so, I keep it 69, 70 degrees in there, even if it's cold outside, because even if I'm hot or even if I'm cold, they're not cold. They're working out. They're sweating. They're hot. When it was time to leave work, the sun had come out, so I drove to Trader Joe's because I like to get things prepared for the weekend. And it's just, if I'm already in Little Rock, I'm going to go to Trader Joe's if I have the time. I love their flowers. It's my favorite thing about Trader Joe's. They're super affordable. Where else can you get 2 dozen roses for like $19? I bought myself some little refrigerator meals and I bought some wine because I'm preparing for Shelby's birthday tomorrow. And I got the new Brazil Nut body scrub and body wash because I'm obsessed with Sol de Janeiro anyway, and it smells just like it. I put my flowers in my backpack so they wouldn't fall over, and then I drove to Sam's Club and picked up a pickup order that I had placed in the morning. Just picking up my breakfast meal prep, my eggs, my cheese, my salmon, and my spinach and my tomatoes. Then I drove to Kroger and I got gas and I picked up my prescriptions. I'm telling you, I'm getting everything ready for the weekend. I don't want to do shit this weekend except have a good party and have a good birthday for Shelby. So I literally went to the grocery store, got the prescriptions, got gas, got everything ready for the weekend. Then I came home and I unloaded my groceries and I arranged my flowers. These are my favorite flowers I think I've ever bought. For real, ever. It's giving lover era. This is my favorite little corner of my house. And then I came home and I decided to go ahead and bake bread, or at least get the dough ready. I have to let the dough sit out overnight. And then Shelby came over because she wanted to film some of her birthday stuff. And I was like, yeah, let me just knead this bread dough for 8 minutes while you eat dinner and talk about stuff. So she was getting my house ready for her birthday while I was making bread dough. She borrowed my little Aurora Borealis light, which if you want one, it's linked in my Amazon storefront. It's amazing. I sleep with it every night. And I moved my TV so she could see it because she wanted to film I'm Turning 30 by Bo Burnham. And I know that wasn't the correct way to say that, but whatever. And then I tested out this walking pad and, it didn't go well at all. Not even a little bit. Although I think I could maybe tighten the little belt. Maybe I could tighten the belt and I wouldn't fall over as much. But I made Shelby get on it because I was like, maybe I'm just stupid and can't walk. And she was like, no, this is impossible. So I said, how about instead we film this stupid Cheerio video? I have a lot of Cheerios right now because it has your daily intake of iron and my iron is so low that I'm really, really struggling. But my insurance finally fucking approved my iron infusions. I had to wait an entire month. So now they are on the schedule and I'm going to have them before I go to see Chapel. And I'm getting them the morning of the Chapel Roan concert and then I leave for Yosemite later. but I'm just glad that the iron will be in my body and hopefully have time to work before I'm trying to hike in Yosemite. Also, if you're interested in traveling with the Hobbit Hikers, there are 2 spots left for Costa Rica. Yellowstone is sold out. Yosemite is happening in like 2 weeks, so that's too late. But the December trip to Costa Rica has 2 empty spots. And if this year just isn't the right year for you to travel, you can also head over to my profile, click the link in my bio. You can add yourself to our travel mailing list, and then the next trips that happen in 2025, you'll be the first to know. Also, while you're in my bio, if you're looking around, the first 3 links that are featured with the big photos, those are GoFundMes for Palestinian families to help them. And if you have anything to give, or if you can even boost, any of those GoFundMes or share them on your own account, I highly encourage you to do so. We are all human beings, and these are real people. Real children, real women, real families, just like you and me, just like me and you. I just want people to find their humanity, and I just am so ashamed of the country we live in and what we're funding. I'm disgusted. And while I am happy that Donald Trump was convicted as a felon on all 34 counts, don't forget to turn your face and look at everything else that's going on and what else is happening as we're celebrating dumb shit like that. Because we all know it doesn't matter. He's still gonna run for president. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, keep your eyes open, keep your hearts open, keep your mind open. Help where you can, boost where you can. Take a break when you have to, but don't forget your humanity. I will go back to the vlog because I know that everything that was happening on the screen while I was talking about that was very, very stupid and very silly, and I'm sorry. Take care of yourself. I love you. The world is heavy right now, and I know that my vlogs are silly, but help where you can.